Here we are in Fresno at El Mariachi. Time to take on the 30-inch Tortillon Burrito Challenge. We have no idea what it weighs, so no fanfare, no BS, no stall. Let's just get down to it. If you're ready.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. All right, we have a challenge.
This burrito is without a doubt the biggest burrito in Fresno. It may even be the biggest burrito in the whole state of California. There's only one problem. The 30-inch Tortillon Burrito actually has no set weight. The owner told me it all depends on who makes the burrito, how they're feeling that day, and how much of each particular item they throw in. You might get an 8-pound burrito, or you might get a 12-pound burrito. There's no way to be sure until they bring the monster out. And I definitely got a monster. Once I saw it, I realized it had to be at least 10 pounds, maybe more. You only get 30 minutes to finish the challenge, so I knew it would be a working lunch. The burrito is stuffed with all kinds of goodies. Carne asada, potatoes, rice, beans, zucchini, yes, zucchini, lettuce, cheese, and tomatoes. It's topped with either red or green sauce, I went green, and there's sour cream on the side. In my opinion, the flavors don't mix together very well. The taste was muddled. Imagine eating a pizza with 20 different toppings, and you get what I mean. No flavor really stands out, and you're left with a texture that's hard to describe. None of the burrito fillings were exceptionally moist or wet, so it wasn't quick swallowing either. I needed to be careful with my use of water to get the food down. Too much water will fill you faster, but the longer you've been eating, the harder it is to keep going. You eventually end up with a dry mouth, and the only way to keep going is to pound the water. So you can see the dilemma that a giant food challenge creates. You'll need both insane capacity and speed abilities to beat a huge challenge in a short time limit. In all honesty, I've never eaten 10 pounds of food in 30 minutes. Sauces, yogurt, ice cream, yes, but nothing solid like a burger or burrito. I knew trying to eat a 10-plus pound burrito in this time frame was a task and a half. I apologize for the bad lighting in the restaurant. They have a big curtain along the window, and as the sunlight moves, it hits the curtains differently, and you end up with some shadow here and some shadow there. Once I got going, I realized the light would be a problem, but I couldn't just stop to adjust the drapes. I needed to eat, so some of this video is going to suck. So now it's time to come clean with you guys and girls. I'd actually completed this challenge before, way back in March of 2012. That was over 4.5 years ago, but the owner and staff recognized me. Maybe it's because people rarely defeat this challenge. Maybe because my picture was hanging up on the Burrito Champion Wall of Fame. Either way, there's a chance the deck was stacked against me. The burrito was way smaller last time. The same length, 30 inches, but a lot less thick and much easier to get through. Not only that, but back then you had a whole hour to finish the challenge. Several people, including me, won, so the owner decided to cut the time to make it a bit tougher. That's fair, right? In my first go-around, I finished the burrito in 55 minutes. But to be fair, it was my second challenge of the day back then. I had taken down a 4-pound pho challenge for lunch, and then the Tortillon Burrito was dinner. A big dinner. A very big dinner. This time, I was facing a much different animal. So a word to the wise. If you've beaten a restaurant challenge, don't be dumb like me. Don't go back and do it again. You have no idea how the portions are going to be. And if they know you can handle big food challenges, they have an incentive to make it more difficult for you to finish. I'm not saying they did that. I can't prove it. But the chance is always there. Restaurants aren't in the business of handing out free food. At the end of the day, food challenges are promotional tools and advertising tools within the restaurant industry. When you take a challenge, you agree to play by their rules. So I have no one to blame but myself for this mess. But that's no reason to give up. I pushed hard. I fought. I gave it my all. Even after the burrito stopped tasting good, I kept going. Surrender is not in my vocabulary. Even when the odds are impossible, I push to the edge. Balls to the wall to see where my limits are. In competitive eating, my greatest strength is the long game. In an hour, I can eat 12 pounds or more, but when I go faster, I get full more quickly. That's just how my body works, and that's how it's always been. So one way or another, this burrito was going to get me, but not without a fight. And so in December 2016, I lost my first food challenge in over 3 years. Not since the year 2013 did I feel so beaten by food. But even in defeat, you can take comfort in eating well and meeting awesome people. Besides, I'd already beaten this challenge, and I was dumb enough to try it twice. Nothing much to prove, so there's that. My biggest concern was for science, to find out how much of the burrito was left. I ate around 3/4 of the tray, and the part left weighed about 2.75 pounds. Doing the math, 2 3/4 pounds times 4, you end up at 11 pounds. So that was about an 11-pound behemoth burrito.
But I lost. It's okay, but beat your own time. You can finish
Well,
it.
I'm curious, what does this weigh? Can
You want to cure it?
Yeah,
I can do
I'm
that.
curious.
Okay. So that way you can.
When it started cutting in, I'm like, it's really, really...
It expands.
Yeah.
It's heavy.
Yeah.
You fell, okay?
Yeah, there's
also a few things there.
Aquí me avisaron desde Hanford Hyundai. El mes
Maybe 2
pasado
3/4.
tanto sin descanso.
Yeah.
When I got home, I waited again to double check, and it checks out. So on that day, man got a big L and food got a big W. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hit that like button and I'll see you in the next one. Victory will be mine again soon. Stay in school, don't do drugs, and eat like a freak. Have a great week.